welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Saida here with another video. Welcome to another episode of answering your questions on polygamy, and this time episode 2 of answering your questions on polygamy. We have another question from a wonderful lady. Like I said before, I'm gonna read out the questions, and I want to hear what you guys have, what your answers would be. So write them down in the comment section below so we can share all these answers and see what is the best way that can work. And hopefully this information can help someone else out there who has a similar situation, and maybe just creating a safe space to actually talk about this topic. But anywho, as I said, I'm going to go ahead and read the questions. Do let me know your comments or your answers or what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I will also go ahead and read the answers that I shared with her, whether it was a long time ago, and then if I have any changes to those answers now, which is probably 3 years later. So here it goes. Today's one said, polygamy advice from a woman's perspective. My name is Mrs. X. I've been following your channel for a while now. I feel that you are a very smart woman and appreciate your views concerning polygamy. Well, that's nice of you to say. I don't know. Maybe. I'm currently dating a guy, and he has expressed that polygamy is something that he may be of interest to him in the future. This has led to several discussions and insecurities for me. I feel that he has a good heart and is a great person overall, but at the same time, I feel that I must detach myself from him because I fear becoming too close and being hurt if he chooses to act on taking a second wife. We are currently looking for a counselor to discuss marital issues, but the thought really scares me, and I don't want to feel trapped in a marriage. Neither of us believes in divorce, so that's not an option. And I'm grateful that he mentioned this to me before getting married, but now I am more cautious than ever. We are not intimate at all at the moment, but now I'm even nervous about that as well. We have been living together for the past 6 months to see how we will get along, and we get along great. We have fun, but the topic just continues to cause tension because I am an educated woman, working on my master's, and I never thought I would end up in a situation like this. I do love my independence and enjoy doing things alone, but I do have a desire for children and want to have a family environment for them. So maybe this is ideal for me, but the fear of not being enough and maybe potential family backlash and lack of support keeps me from moving forward. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, Mrs. X. Oh, I should say Miss X. That's an interesting one. Well, one thing about this, I do love the fact that the partner is honest about his intentions beforehand, giving Miss X the option of whether she wants to engage further with this relationship or not. Because sometimes some people just, they say they're not into it, and then later on, 6 years down the line, they completely change and they say, no, this is something that I've always wanted. So I like the fact that it is a conversation that is already taking place before the marriage is there, at least allowing the wife opportunity to see if she wants to go into this or not. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm dying to hear your comments and your thoughts. Now, I also did reply this message. This was 3 years ago, maybe 2.5. Yeah. And this is what I said. Dear Miss X, thank you for reaching out to me and sharing your story. I can imagine how complicated this decision may be for you, especially knowing that This is a lifelong decision to make. I think I meant commitment. The advice I can give you is to pray about it and ask God to take the wheel and drive you towards that which is best for you. If this man is the best thing for you despite his interest in polygamy, then rest assured that God will also give you the strength to bear with it and thrive at it. And if this isn't for you, then he will grant you strength to find that which is best for you. I mean, like, he'll give you strength to look for someone else. Only God can tell how your future looks like. So let him make the decision that has the best outcome for you. If you are a Muslim, there is a special prayer called Salatul Istikhara that you can perform, and God will show you the answer either in a dream or through an urge or through an outcome. Secondly, if you choose to proceed, don't hold yourself back from experiencing love. Love is a beautiful thing that you should all allow yourself to fully experience, no matter the circumstances. Just as you see the sun's ray has no end, that is how God's love has no end. Although we can find love from our life partners, but that isn't the only place it exists. You can find love from your family, friends, children, or even within yourself, because love is unlimited. God pours love onto everything. If you open your eyes and look for it, you will realize that it exists in many things. A marriage is building a life with a partner and not just a lover. It is choosing someone that you feel you can build a life together. Watch your kids grow together, and until you grow old and finally bury each other. Marriage isn't just a fairy tale filled with romance and passion from beginning to end. The romance will last only for a few years of your lives. Then it will be kindness, compassion, and understanding that will keep the marriage going. I know perhaps that this isn't the happily ever after reply that you were expecting, but I want you to take one thing from all of this. You are in charge of your own happiness. If you choose to look at the pain and struggle in every situation, then you will surely see all the pain and struggle. But if you choose to see the positive side to everything, then you will find happiness in everything. There is no right or wrong decision, so long as you choose not to make a misery out of whichever option you choose. I hope this helps. Take care, Saida. Now, 3 years down the line, let's say 2.5 years down the line, reading this response, would I have changed my answer? I think not. I would have kept it the way it is. Have I experienced anything different so far that would make me change this response? Probably not. And I do hope that she has really found her peace and found her answers. I would really have loved to hear back from her to know what happened and how it unfolded. Of course, it's not going to be another happily ever after, because in this dunya, happily ever after is only in heaven. So there's going to be tests and more tests and more tests in this dunya until it ends. But just making, like I said, just not making a misery out of whatever outcome happens. I loved how I responded to this answer because it doesn't say yes or no. It gives you the decision to make and just gives you the option to say that whatever decision you go for, do it, accept it, and do it wholeheartedly. A lot of people are in this situation as well. And I think I would also say that the same thing. It is your decision. Do not be ashamed of whatever decision you go for. Do not be afraid of being judged for whatever decision you go for. A lot of people feel like they're going to be judged for proceeding with someone of such nature, or staying in a marriage where polygamy is a topic. But this is a safe space where I can tell you for sure, don't ever feel ashamed of staying if you want to stay. And if you want to go, that's fine, so long as it's your decision and that you're going to be happy with whatever decision you make. That's what's important. So I'm so happy I got to share this message with you because I think it's so beautiful. And I think that a few people might be able to reflect on this, but yes, let me know your thoughts before. I cannot wait to read your comments down below. And I would really love to hear from Miss X to see how things unfolded for her eventually. Miss X, if you are watching this, do drop me another email and let me know how things went. Other than that, don't forget, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Share these videos because there's someone out there who might need to hear or is facing the same thing we're facing right now. And yes, just a like and a share and a subscribe can change everything and can reach a lot more people who are facing the same situation. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye.